Hi, hello, welcome to all. In this video, we are going to discuss in continuation with the last class standard costing and illustration number 6. What is there in illustration number 6? In illustration number 6, QC Land Chemical QC manufactures high quality chemicals. C1, C2, C3 and extracts in budget from last year are given below. Some information was provided. What is their information? That is sale quantity. Sale quantity 1000, 3250, 750. This is related to budget. Just a second. This is related to budget for the last year. It is budgeted data. That is 1000, 3250, 750. Okay. Next, the average selling price will be 17,600, 2,560, 2,400. Okay. Next, direct material, direct labor, variable cost. If you taken this directly, they have provided all cost and selling price, so we will deduct this all three items. We will get the contribution. What we will get the contribution? 17,600 minus 8,000 minus 3,200 minus 320. We will get 6,080. That is contribution. This is we will get the contribution here. And 2,560 minus 1,280 minus 480 minus 48. So we will get the 752 contribution. And 22,400, 9,600, 4,800 minus 4,080, 480. So we will get the 7,520 will be the contribution. Okay. Next, what is the budgeted direct labor cost per hour was 160 rupees. Okay, 160 rupees. Next, they provided the actual data. Here they provided the actual data. Okay, from this actual data, sale quantity was provided 900, 3,875, 9,755. So here the quantity was different. Now sale quantity, here sale quantity. So budgeted is different from actual. So C1 was decreased, C2 was increased, C3 was increased. Okay. Next, actual selling price, direct material cost, direct labor cost, variable overhead cost. Okay. Next, what we want, the actual direct labor cost per hour was 150 rupees. So last time it was 160 rupees per hour. Now actually it was 150 hours. Okay. Actual variable overhead cost per direct labor per hour was 20 rupees. So actually it was 20 rupees. Direct labor variable overheads, actual variable overheads for 20 rupees. Okay. Next, QC follow just in time for purchasing the production and does not hold any inventory. Okay. Here quantity was different. 1000 plus 3250 plus 750, it will become 5000. I think 5000 will be the budgeted quantity. And actual 900 plus 3,875 plus 9,975, so it will become 5,000. Sorry, we'll take green. 5,750 will be the actual position. Okay, this is provided information. What we have, we have got the contribution and we have different quantity. Now what we require now, interpret sales mix and sale quantity variance in terms of contribution. So in terms of contribution, we require for mix variance and quantity variance. So mix variance means we required revised actual quantity. How we will get the revised actual quantity? Based on actual quantity, we will get the revised quantity. So for example, what they provided na, 3,250 plus 750, so 5,000. We'll take another red blue this. So 1000 they provided, 1000 divided by, for 5,000 quantity, it was 5,000 quantity into, now actually it was 5,750. So we will get the actual sales at budgeted proportion. How much we will get? 1,150. That is C1. If we go for C2, 3,250 divided by 5000 into 5750, we will get the C2 revised actual quantity. So based on we will calculate, we will get the mix variance. So what is the mix variance formula? For mix variance you need actual quantity minus revised actual quantity. So we are using mix variance into which price we will take. That standard contribution we will take. Standard contribution we already calculated. This is 6080, 752 and 7520. For individually we will get the mix variance. Next, what we required, sales quantity variance. For sales quantity variance we are calculated here. For sales quantity variance, what we required, budgeted quantity minus we require, sir, for budgeted quantity actually there, and we calculated revised actual quantity minus budgeted quantity, and into we will take the contribution. Which contribution we will take? We will take the standard contribution. We will get both answers which we will require. For sales mix variance we will do this one, actual quantity minus revised actual quantity, and where sales quantity variance for in terms of contribution, so revised actual quantity minus budgeted quantity. So we will get the answer. And how we will get the revised actual quantity? Based on, we will convert this budgeted quantity into actual quantity. How? 1000 divided by, it is related to 5000 and we will require for 5750. So now we will see the answer. Variance interpretation. Firstly we will see the answer here. Average selling price was 17,600, 2,560, 22,400. So they provided direct material, direct labor and variables. We got the contribution. We also got the contribution above. Next, we require sales contribution mix variance. For mix variance means actual quantity minus revised actual quantity. So for actual quantity we know they provided, revised quantity we will calculate. How we will calculate it? Based on that, budgeted sales will be converted into actual position. So it will be, total will be 5750 actual position, budgeted position will be 5007. So for C1 we will take how much the budgeted, 1000 divided by it is related to 5000 and we will multiply with 5750. Same as 3250 divided by 5000 into 5750, we will get the 3737. Next, same like as 750 into 750 divided by 5000 into 5750, we will get the 862.5. so we will get the revised actual quantity. From revised actual quantity we will do, from after revised quantity we got the actual revised quantity. We what we want, price, sales contribution in base of contribution. What contribution we will take? Standard budgeted contribution or standard contribution. Whenever we include price we will take the standard only. Whenever quantity include, then we will take the actual position. From first problem to we are discussing same. Now we will get the difference and we will multiply with contribution, we will get the mix variance, and where we require sales contribution in quantity variance, so we will require quantity. What is the revised actual quantity minus budgeted actual quantity? Here also we taken actual quantity minus revised actual quantity. Why we are taken reverse? So sales means right hand side. So right hand side means reverse we will take. If it is a left hand case items, we will take budgeted first and minus actuals. But in case of we are in right side, we will go for reverse. So first we will take actuals and revised. And here actuals means budgeted will prepare first and next we will revise. So we will take revised minus budgeted, we will get the answers. So we will get the favorable or adverse cases. Now we will reinterpret the variances. What is the interpretation he is provided here? Interpretation will be whatever we solve the problem and we will write the answer only. The sales quantity variance and sales mix variance describe how sale volumes contributions. Sale volume contributions variance has been affected by change in total quantity of sales in change in relate of mixed product sales. Next, from the figures arrived from the sales quantity contribution variance, we can observe that increase in total quantity sold would be have gained additional contribution of 2 lakhs 21 lakhs 24,600. So we will got the additional contribution now. Next, after that, the sales mix contribution variance shows that variation. So that variation will be how much variance in 2120 sales variations, that is we will get 5750 5750. So 5750 profit curtail the sales mix contribution variance show that variation in the sales mix resulted in curtailment in profit by 5,07,070,600. So the change in the sales mix has resulted in relatively higher proportion of sales C2, which is chemical that earn lowest contribution, and lower proportion of C1, which earns contribution significantly high. Whatever we discussed here, we will write in a points. Now contribution will be 06080. So next question. For there is one case scenario. In case scenario, what they provided now? There is key scenario. Natural spices manufactured and distributed high quality spices to government food shops and top quality restaurants. So it is providing natural spices. It is providing spices. So it is restaurant. It is recognized natural spices. It is maintaining the quality restaurant. Government and high end restaurant provides themselves on using freshest highest quality ingredients. So here where they have preferring quality is the most critical for that natural spices, because they only the one person who providing the ingredients. Next, here so it is better to we not only we will focus on quality, we will also not ignore the other factors. Which is the other factors? Maybe price and delivery options. We will focus on that also. Next, natural spices has set up 5 states of the art plans for meeting ever growing demand. The firm procures raw materials directly from center of produce to maintain uniform taste and quality. The raw material is first cleaned and dried and tasted with the help of special machine. It is then carefully grounded into the finished products, passing through various stages and packed at the firm ultra clean factory before dispatching the customers. So it is providing packing and distributing to the customer. Next, the following variances is pertain to last week. So there are provided some variances was there, where there may be variances of sales volume variances and sales price. It is related to quantity, it is related to price, and purchase price variances. There is purchase price variances. Next, labor efficiency variances and fixed cost expenditure variances. So they had different types of variances was provided, and where here we have this sales will be volume will be favorable only, and purchasing price will be also favorable. So it is favorable means we are purchasing the at a lower quality, purchasing at a lower price. So we have favorable means we are purchasing lower quality we are purchasing means we have cutting our cost. Next, identify the critical success factors for natural resources. Critical success factor is, that is, we require to maintain the taste. In first point only we are discussed. So themselves they only there in using for high cost. So that is the success factor. Critical success factor will be, this is the most critical factor will be natural spices quality. Next, second question, what is there? Evaluate the management decision with the overall corporate strategy and critical success factors. Here there are focusing on cost cutting. They are focusing on cost cutting, okay, and they are expanding in retail wise. So they are going for 5 states in directory centers and maintaining uniform states and quality. So okay, they are going for retail market and street shops, and there may be a price sensitive, all are price sensitive, they are moving, and their management is monitoring in trend variances on regular basis because they provided the information here itself. So this is last week only, they are not provided last month or last year. So they are trends we are monitoring will be regularly, and it must take appropriate actions when the permanent decline in quality, here quality is not meeting properly because of purchasing price variance is favorable to them, and you must take the customer feedback is better, then management decision will be good. See, let's see the answer. What is there in answer? In answer, first one, what is the critical success factor? Here critical success factor, so government and high-end restaurant recognizes natural spices on the basis of its high quality spices. So it is basis of high quality spices, okay. Therefore quality is the most critical success factor of natural spices. So it is the most critical success factor for natural spices. There are other factors also which cannot ignore, such as price, delivery option, attractive packing, etc., but all are secondary to the quality, so they must maintain this also. Next, what is the second question? Evaluate the management decision with the overall corporate strategy and critical success factors. So deliberating actions, what the actions is taking, cutting price to increase sales volume. So they want to go for sale volume is favorable and sale price is adverse, means they are cutting the prices and going for sale volume is increasing, quantity is increasing because of sale price cutting. So when you are selling is less price, then you will purchase more persons, so your value will be increased, and it was intending to expand its retail market and street shops which is price sensitive. Next, where purchase price variance is have favorable, that means it is clearly indicating that firm has purchased raw material at a low price, which may be by to the buying of lower quality of material. Similarly, here positive efficiency variance is indicating cost cutting and stretching resources. Next, it appears that firm is intending to expand its market to retail market and street shops by not only reducing the price but also compromising its quality, which is opposing its current strategy of high quality. Actually, is painting high quality. When if you go for cost cutting, the quality will be reduced, so which is that maintaining quality it will reduce. Next, management should monitor the trends of variances on regular basis, so it was must take the should monitor the regular basis and take appropriate actions in case of evidence of permanent decline of quality. If you want to go for permanent decline in quality, then take customer feedback is also very important. This is case law. Next, we will discuss about test your knowledge questions. In test your knowledge questions, we will discuss now some questions, and later on that next video we will discuss all questions. For first, we will discuss the first question. First question will be, these all are formulas here. This is summary. Okay. Now we will see the here. Okay. What is there? First question. In first question, what they provided now, managing director of Petro KL PTKL is there. He is the person who is the managing director. Okay, and he is due to there is reporting material variances due to frequent change in price of materials. Okay, PTKL can utilize one of two equal suitable, so it has option for purchasing the raw material and always plans to utilize the raw material, which will lead to cheapest to total production cost. Is using for going for cheapest products, so cheapest product. However, PTKL is frequently trapped by price changes, and the material actually used often provides after the event to have been more expensive than alternative, so which was originally rejected. So they decided to go for less cost, but actually they went for more cost. Next, during the last accounting period, to produce a unit of PTKLL could use either 2.5 kg of PG or 2.5 kg of PD. So they have two options, they already told. For these two options they may buy PD or they may buy PG for 2.5 kg. PTKL planned to use PG, so it is planned means it is budgeted. It would appear cheaper to the two of plans based on the cost of PG. What is the cost of PG? 1.5. It is budgeted cost. It is budgeted cost. Next, due to market movement, the actual price, they are providing their actual prices. What is the actual price has purchased efficiently? The cost would be 2.25 PG. In case of PG will be 2.25. In case of PD will be 2 rupees per kg. So we are purchased for PG, that is related to 1.5. So we are purchased the PG. So now PG value will be 2.25. okay, 2.25. Here if you go for PD, we have 2 rupees only. If you see, for example, here we draw one line, and here we have two options. Where here from there is firstly we have estimated plan for 1.5 rupees. So 1.5 rupees, that is PG, 1.5 rupees per PG. We have planned this one. Okay, now here the rate will be 2 rupees easier. PD, if you see the PD, if you purchase the PD, you can buy at 2 rupees, but we are going for 2.25 rupees. 2.25. okay, 2.25. so means here this one from 1.22 we cannot do anything. It is uncontrollable factor. At this position you can buy at 2 rupees or 2.25. you have power to control. So we have power to control. It is 1.5 minus 2 will be the uncontrollable factor. From 2 to 2.5 it is controllable factor. It is there in your hand. You can buy at 2 rupees or you can buy at 2.25. So it is controllable factor. From here to here it is uncontrollable factor. You can decide. Next, what we required, now they provided that we will take green. Production P was 1000 units. So how many units they have provided? 1000 units. Okay, usage of PG amounted to 2700. So 2700 was usage, 2700 kgs at cost of 6480. So 6480 means 6480 divided by 2700. How much it will become? 6480 divided by 2700. It cost will be 2.4 rupees. Where we are here budgeted was 1.5, but we are actually purchased by 2.4. So 1.5 minus 2.4, that is price variance. And next, what is the usage variance? That is quantity variance. How much we are budgeted for? We are budgeted for 2.5 kgs. 2.5 kgs into 1000, it will be 1000. So it will become 2500. It will be budgeted 2500, where we have purchased the actual 2700. So 2500 minus 2700, that is 200 negative usage variance. So usage variance 2500 minus 2700 into what is the rate we will take? Rate will be taken. Always rate means budgeted will be taken. Budgeted will be 1.5. Next, what is the price variance? 1.5 minus 2.4 into quantity. Which quantity we will take? Quantity means always we will take the actual quantity, that is 2700 quantity. 2700. So we got the traditional variance. Here they asked for traditional variance, first one. Next, an approach which distinguishes between planning and operational variance. So for operational variance, operational variance. Operational variance means what? Operational variance means here we have 2500 units, 2500 kgs minus 2700 kgs into which price we are taking. This is revised actual price. Revised actual price. It is budgeted this and it was revised this one, but we are purchasing at 2.24. How we are got the 2.24? 2700 6480 divided by 2700, that is the revised price. So 2.25, so 2500 minus we will get the 2700 into 2.25. This is the case. 2.25. To where we will get the 2.25? This is budgeted. It is budgeted. We are using the PGO. So we are using PG. We are use the PG. So we will take the PG's standard rate. Next, which one we required? Another will be planning. Distinguish between planning or operational variances. Okay. Now we will see the answer. What are there in answers? So we calculated all. I think traditional variance and total operational variance, planned variance, all we are calculated. Now we will see the how the presented. Now we will see here. So that usage variance. So 2500 kgs, 2700 kgs into standard price. We will take the standard price. So we got the answer, first one. And price variance means we are taken 1.5 which is their estimated and 2.4. How we got that this 2.4, which is they provided the actual 2000 actual they provided. From based on that actual we got the cost. Next, total variance will be 2730. Okay. Next, operational variance. How we will got 2500 2700 into 2.25. Now price variance will be 2.25 minus 2.24, so into 2700 kgs. So it is the 2700 kgs will be provided based on actual quantity. Actual they are used 2700 kgs, and this 2.25 will be revised actual price. Next, total variance. Next, planned variance. We have controllable and uncontrollable variance. Controllable, we have drawn the light here and we have three options. First option will be 1.5, and here we have two options. We can buy at 2 or we go for 2.25, and up to this we don't know. We don't know, and here we can buy at 2 or 2.25. It is controllable, so we provided controllable. 2 minus 2.25, that is 2500 kgs. Which is what is this? Budgeted and uncontrollable variance, that is from here 1.5 to 2. It is uncontrollable factor into 2500. Total variance we will get, and reconciliation will be 255 plus 18,750 and 255 variable. This is operational variance. This is the case of first question, and we will see the next question. What is there in next question? I think I will write the answer here itself, then we will get the clarity. Next, Skyscope had planned when it is originally designed its budget, so to buy it artificial ice at 10 rupees. So what he is buying at artificial ice will be at 10 rupees. Okay, it is buying at 10 rupees. Okay. Next, it is planned. It is planned means it is standard price. It is budgeted price, which we will use that budgeted price. Next, however, due to subsequent innovation in technology, producers slashed their prices to 9.7. It will be the change. Maybe it will be the revised price. It will be revised price. Next, and these figures is now considered to be general market price for the purpose of performance assessment for the budgeted period. The actual price paid was 9.5. This is actual price. So they provided budgeted price. This is budgeted price, and this is revised budgeted price, and this is actual price. Up to this clarity, don't confused. Next, what is there? If you want to go for price variance, what will give price variance? For we get for traditionally what we will do, traditionally means we will go with actual and budget with actual. So 10 minus 9.5, this is into we will take the actual quantity. We don't know now actual quantity. What is the actual quantity? They provided directly here. Actual quantity will be 27,225 will be the actual quantity. That is, we will get the traditional variance. Operational variance means what? When we are operating, our price will be 9.7. So we will get the price variance will be 9.7 minus 9.5 into 27,225. This is price variance we got. Okay, up to this clarity. Next, what we have, they provided quantity. Now we will get the from traditional quantity will provided. So original will be the 5,500 unit into 5, that is 5,500 into 5, it will become 5,500 into 5, it will become 27,500. So 27,500 we will get. Next, 5,500 into 5,500 into 4.75, so it will become 26,125. Okay, and we will get that one. After that, this actual was provided directly. So if you go for usage variance, how we will get the usage variance? From first we will see the budgeted minus actual. What is the budgeted? 27,500 minus 27,255. This is actual 255 into which price we will take? Standard price we will take. Budgeted price we will take. What is the budgeted price? 10 rupees. So 10 rupees we will take. And when you go for operation, doing the operation, the revised will be changed. So for revised it will be 26,125 minus 27,225 into which price we will take? Standard price. Standard price means now it will become standard price will be 9.7. So we got the traditional variance, usage variance and price variance we will get, and it may be favorable or unfavorable. Next, an approach which distinguishes between planning and operational variance. So we will get the answers for calculating this one, and we will get the answer. From that answer we will interpret the position. So we will see the answer, and question number 2 answer will be how they presented. So we will see the presentation. See here. So we got the 27,500. It is budgeted quantity and 27,225. This is actual quantity. When you are taking quantity and we will require by price, that is selling price will standard price will be taking. Next, when there is a price variance, so difference of price. Which is difference of price? Budgeted price we will take minus actual price we will take into which quantity we will take? Actual quantity. This actual quantity we will take. Next, we will get the total variance. If you add these two, we will get the total variance. Next, operational variance, doing the operations. So we will revise the quantity. So we will take the revised budgeted quantity. So revised budgeted quantity minus actual quantity, and which price we will take? Revised price will be taking. Next, price variance. Price variance means difference of prices into quantity. What price is? Revised actual price minus actual price into material. Which material we will take? Actual quantity we will take. Now, planning variance. Planning variance means what? Both budgeted quantity minus revised quantity into which price we will take? Standard price, that is budgeted price, 10 rupees. And we will go for price variance. Two differences: budgeted price minus revised budgeted price into which quantity we will take? actual quantity, that is revised actual quantity, 26,125 we will take. Here we will get total variance. Now interpretation will be, it is important to note that an innovation in technology is outside the control of sky's globe and is by nature planning errors. Equally, the better negotiation of price should be recognized as an operational matter. Operational variances are self-evidently under the operation of operational management. So operational efficiency must be assessed with only the figures in mind. When your figures is in mind, then you will think about the operational efficiency. The material procurement department has clearly done well by negotiating price reduction behind the market dip. One might question quality of ice, that is usage of variance adverse, where if you are possible that ice fails to cover the field. So if you have a adverse variance, where we have adverse variance, here we have adverse variance, so it is operational variance. In operational variance, usage is adverse, that is material quantity is variance, quantity is adverse, so you are using quantity in a cheap quantity, so it may affect the problem. And absolutely favorable price variance is smaller than the adverse usage variance, so overall performance will be quite poor. A supervisor cannot access variance in isolation from each other. So if you seek the overally it was adverse only, so it is not good, it is in poor condition. Next question we will see in another question. What is the question we will see? Next question will be question number 3. What is there in third question? See, third question. In third question, they provided one company, that is Koni Limited. Koni Limited. What is the Koni Limited? Koni Limited based in Kuala Lumpur in the Malaysia subsidiary of Japan. Okay, it is a Japan-based company. NY Corporation headquarters in Tokyo. Koni principals Malaysian business include marketing, sales, and after-sales services of electronic products and software export products. So Koni set up a new factory in Penang to manufacture and sell integrated circuits of Q50. What is this? Q50XN. The first quarter budgeted production and sales are 2000 units, so it is providing 2000 units. Okay, the budgeted sale price and standard cost they provided. So from this we will get the standard sale price. So standard price sale will be 2000 units. Okay, 2000 units, and standard selling price per unit will be 50 rupees. 50 rupees. Okay, 50 rupees means selling price into sales units into selling price. We will get a 2000 into 50 rupees means we will get the 1 lakh here. Okay, 1 lakh here. Next, standard cost they provided circuits X units M into 4.5, so it is RM 2.5. Okay, 2.5 10 units 25 rupees. And okay, next, circuit designer 6 hours at the rate of RM2, that RM will be 12 rupees. 12. Okay, 6 into 2000 means 12,000 hours. It will become 12,000 hours. It will become at the rate of 2 rupees. Okay, next, see, I will write properly here. We will get clarity now. So 2000 units 50 into this will become 1 lakh, and for 2000 units into 10 into 2.5, what will become? I think it will become 50k. 50k will be circuit X. Next, circuit designer 2000 into 2000 units into 2000 units into 6 into 2 rupees, that is it will become 24k. Now we will get the sales. We are got the that one circuit X and circuit designer 24 RM. Next we will get the standard contribution will be per unit will be 13 rupees. Okay, contribution will be 13 rupees, no problem. Next, what is they provide? That is actual they provide. So we got this budgeted production, now we have actual production. What they provide? They provide directly amounts. So this is 1,58,000. Next, production cost will be 97,200. Okay, and customer design will be 34,800. Okay, next what we want now? The management accountant was made the following observations on the actual results. So firstly we will see what is required. Comment on management accountant. Okay, we will provide based on this information answer. Now the total performance agreed with the budget. So however, in every aspect other than volume there were huge difference. So he is telling there is some difference with budgeted and actual. Sales were made at what was supposed to the highest feasible. So but we now feel that we could have sold at 82.5. So at 82.5 into it is budgeted, it is actual, it is related to revised budget. So what he is telling, sales was recorded at 82.5 into this 2000. If we take 82.5 into 2, if we take, it will get sales will be 1,65,000. we will get the sales. Okay, next what is there? With no adverse effect on volume, so there is no difference in volume. We will take the 2000 units as it is. Next the circuit X cost that was anticipated at the time of budget was prepared was 2.5 per unit. Okay, 2.5 per unit it was save circuit X case. Next, however, general market price relating to efficient purchase circuit X during the quarter was 4.25. So 4.25 into how many units? 2000 units into 10. So 10 into 2000 into 4.25. How much it will become? 85,000. It is revised budget. 85,000 it will become. Next circuit designers have responsibility designing electronic circuits that make up electrical systems. Circuit designer cost arises and general market rate will be 3.125. So 12,000 hours will be 12,000 hours into 3.125. it will become 37,500. So we are calculated budgeted, actual budgeted and revised budget. We are calculated 3-1. Next, for this although Kony always paid below the normal market rate whenever possible, in my opinion it is not to measure the first quarter performance through variance analysis. Further, our operations are fully efficient in the final contribution is equal. Okay, now here they provided 4.25 and 2.255. it will not change. So price variance for X price variance will be 2.5 minus 4.5 and quantity we will take. Quantity will be how much quantity we have 2000 and we will like 2000 and 2000 units and 2000 units into 10. We will see the quantity, actual quantity. What is the quantity we have? 2000 into 158 and so X will be actual quantity will be 21,600. So we will take the 21,600. 2.5 minus 4.5 into 21,600. We will get the circuit X price variance and it has usage variance also. How is the usage variance? So we are using for it is for 20,000 units. How 10 units? It is 10 units into 2000. It is 20,000, but we are using 21,000. So there is usage variance. 20,000 minus 21,600 into which rate we will take? We take the rate of standard rate. What is the standard rate here provided? Here standard provided rate was 2.5. So 2.5, here we will take 2.5. Okay, next, first we are calculated the circuit X usage and price variance. We will see the sales variance also. What is the sales variance here? Sales variance will be, standard price will be 50 rupees. Standard price will be 50 rupees. Okay, and actual price. What is the actual price? 1,58,000. They provided directly 1,58,000. So 1,58,000 divided by 2,000 means it will be 79. So sales variance difference will be 79, means 79 minus 50 rupees, minus 50 rupees into which quantity we will take? Quantity will be 2000 units will be taken into 2000 units. So 2000 units. Price variance 79 minus 500. So we will take the actual quantity 2000 units. Okay, we will got the sales variance units, and we will got the circuit X price variance and circuit X usage variance, and we have customer design. What is the happen in customer design? It is for 6 hours, and it was 6 hours into 2000 units under 12,000 hours. So for 12,000 hours here, and here they used 11,600. So 12,000 minus 12,000 hours minus, we will take blue, 12,000 hours minus 11,600 into price. Price means we will take the price of standard price at the rate of 2 rupees we will take. Next, what is their price change? Is there any price change? Yes, there is price change, that is 2 rupees we will take here. But for here 34,800 divided by how much will be 11,600, it will become 30 rupees. 30 rupees for if you take for 30 rupees means 10 divided by 3 rupees. So for here they were provided for 1 unit 2 rupees, and it was 3 rupees. Now 2 minus 3 into quantity. Which quantity we will take? Actual quantity, 2000 quantity. This is the price variance. So now we will get the actual contribution what is there, and budgeted contribution. What is the budgeted contribution? 13,000 into 2000, that is 13,000 into 2000, 13 rupees into 2000 will be 26,000 will be the here we will got 26,000 will be the contribution. 26,000 will be the contribution, budgeted contribution. Now we will get the actual contribution. What is the actual contribution? We will get now, and now we will see the answer now. Answer question number third one. For question number 3, see question number 3 are this is question number 3, and we will calculate here. So here first which one we will take? Red we will take. So budgeted contribution we are calculated 26,000. So from that we have variances. So 58,000, that is 79 minus 50, 58,000, and these all variances already we are calculated. How? 2.5 minus 4.5, and we will take 2.5. What is this? 2.5, and what is this? 4.5, and we are calculated and into 21,600 units, and 20,000 units and minus 21,600 units, that is budgeted firstly we will see the working note number. See here working note number. See how their sales for circuit X and circuit design, and we have calculated revised. Sir, 1,65,85, 37,500, and this is actual position. We are calculated at question itself. And operational variances we will calculated. So based on that we will calculated here. We will substitute here. Of substitution we will get the contribution of 26,000. So 26,000 will be the contribution. Now actual contribution will be 26,000. Now here we will see operational variances. Operational variances. Operating statement showing operational variances. What is their operational variances? That is we have seen that 2000 units. That is 2000 units which was budgeted same and actual same 2000 units only. And prices. What is the prices? Here for sales means first we will take actual price minus which one? revised actual price for operational revised into actual quantity. Next, circuit price changes, that is 4.25. This is expenditure side. So revised actual price minus actual will be 4.5 into which quantity we will take, actual quantity we will take. For quantity, actual quantity we will take. Next, usage means quantity. Which quantity we will take? Revised actual quantity minus actual quantity into price. Which price we will take? Standard price. Revised standard price. Revised standard price. Next, circuit designer rate. Circuit designer rate means rates. Rates means revised actual price minus budget actual price. Revised budget price minus actual budget price into quantity. Which quantity we will take? Quantity means year, hours. For labor means hours. Which one we will take? 11,600. But budgeted we have 12,000 hours. Next, circuit design difference in hours. So we have revised actual quantity 12,000, revised actual quantity will be 12,000, and 11,600 will be actual hours we are taken into price. Which price we will take? Revised actual price we will take. Revised actual price we will take. Next, if you go for planning, we will take revised budgeted and actual. So here we will consider the budgeted and actual. First one, sales price. What is the sales price? In case of revised actual price minus budgeted price, we will take budgeted price. First we will come sales revised, because it is sales, it is right hand side. If you go for expenditure side, we will come budgeted first. What is this? Budgeted price minus revised price into quantity. Which quantity we will take? Revised actual quantity we will take. Next, this is we will get the answer like this. And is there any theory part? We will discuss whatever we have calculated. We will write in some theoretically. That is, as management accountant states that analysis presented, overall variance of icon will be nil, because the 26,000 budgeted and we are got the actual contribution also 26,000. So 26,000, no effect. That is, we are writing in first point. Next, the cumulative adverse variance exactly offset the favorable variances, that is sale price variances and circuit designers efficiency variances. So we do not have any problem, because we have set off. How we are set off? We see, you cannot see now. We see here we are set off. I will drop here. We will see 58,800. So if we add this one, what is the 58,800? 58,800 we will get now. This one also we will get 58,800. This is right hand side. This is left hand side. This is the case. Next, so we have set up which we will write here. Next, after that, circuit design traditional analysis does not clearly show the efficiency with which Kony operated during quarter. It is difficult to say whether some variances are arise from the use of incorrect standards, whether they are due to efficiency or inefficiency. There may be problems. We don't know why it was happened. Next, in order to determine this, revised exposed plan should be required. That is, revised plan will be taken. Setting out the standard with handset should have been operational during the quarter, and revised exposed standard are presented in working note number 2. We are calculated working note number 2. That is, we are calculated actual. That is actual with revised plan. Next, in the working note number 3, what we calculated? Revised budgeted differences. Circuit designer rate. What is happening there? There is adverse, which is adverse have favorable, it was converted to favorable, and where price variance of circuit X while remaining adverse significantly care. If we see the two one was changed from that. We will discuss it here, and particularly large and favorable in traditional analysis in changed into adverse variances, revised approach reflecting. Next, further variances arises from changes in factors external to business when we provided in working note number 4, which might not have been acknowledged by standard setters at the time of planning. So it will write in a paragraph 5. Next question, which is question number now completed third question. Now we will see the fourth or fifth. We will see. What is there in fourth question? This is the AGF. Na, we will discuss that one later. Fifth one, Krishna chief controller. Fifth one also we will discuss later. Yeah. Now we will go for reconciliation problem. It is better. Reconciliation problem, sir. WDG we will see later. That one also I will explain in next class. This is reconciliation of profit. First one we will discuss tomorrow. Ninth one also we will discuss later. And T-Tech 10th one, 11th one which is there, Aquatech feed. Okay, next 12th one will be ZM. Now I discuss only one. I have only time for 5 minutes or 6 minutes, so I will complete this question. Which question? This T-Tech company question. I will complete the T-Tech question. Next we will discuss later all questions. I will complete it next class. So first, what we provided? T-Tech. T-Tech is a Tainan based firm. So Tainan based firm. Okay, design, develop and sell audio equipment. What he is doing? He is designing, it is selling, and it is providing. And okay, now they provided throughout the world, so it is a throughout world it is providing. Okay, next, T-Tech is the best known for its home audio system and speakers. So it is having speakers as well as home audio system as well as speakers, noise cancelling headphones, professional audio systems and automobile systems. Extracts from the budget are shown in the following tables. So they have home audio system division. What is there here? They provided that 3000 W PMPO, that is sales will be 1500, selling price will be 18,750. Okay, 18,750 will be the selling price, and standard cost will be 12,500. So 18,750 minus 12,500 will get the 6,250 will be the margin. 6,250 will be the margin, and where 500 sales units and selling price will be 50,000 and standard cost will be 26,250. So 50,000 minus 56,250 we will get the we will here 50,000, no, 500 selling price will be 50,000 and 26. So 50,000 minus 26,250 we will get the 23,750 will be the 23,750 will be the margin. That is, we will get the margin of 23,750. Okay, given question that was. Next, it is related to what is it is budgeted. Next, here the managing director has sent to you copy of an email he has received from sales manager. Okay, we have an outstanding month and there was adverse sale price variances on the 3000 PMPO system, 22,50,000. So we have adverse variances, that is 22,50,000, but I compensated for that by raising the price of 5,000. So 5,000 W PMPO systems, unit sales of 3000 W PMPO 22,000 50,000 2250 divided by, if you done for 3000 we will get the 750. What we have done for that we have transferred this to compensated with 5,000 units. 5,000 units 750. Hey, 750 compensated to this one 5000. Okay, next what they provided, unit sales 3000 PMPO system were as expected, but sales of the 5000 WPMPO, so they expected but sales was of 5000 PMPO. Okay, next here was just a minute, what is there here, how much quantity we have, 1500, 5500, total 2000 will be the budgeted quantity will be the 2000. Okay, next sales margin value variance will be 23,000 75,000, so 23 lakh 75,000, it is related to 5000, that is variance in exceptional gave the sales margin variance, so it is adverse case, here we have for PMPO adverse case for 23,000 75,000 adverse unfavorable. Next we will got that as a result, it is actual results was provided for January 2021. Okay, 3000 WPMPO 1500 units. Okay, 5000 will be 600, so actual will be 2100, budgeted will be 2000, actual will be 2100, so we require to revise the quantity based on this actual, based on this actuality, then we will take that positions, actual revised quantity and budgeted revised quantity, planning options operations, we will get answers. Next for this budgeted quantity we will get that next 17,250 will be provided and 53,750 was provided. Next, total market demand of 3000 WPMPO system was budgeted but as a result of supplier reducing the price of supporting WHD TV system, the total market for 5000 WPMPO system raised by 50%, so it was raised by 50%. Next, the company had sufficient capacity to meet the revised market demand of 750 units, so it has 750 units capacity, so for 5000. Okay, next calculate following operational variance based on revised market data. So revised market details, what is the revised market details, actual will be 2100, budgeted will be 2000, and for this revised quantity will be, what is the revised quantity, from that 2100 we will calculate it based on budgeted, that is we have 1500 here, 1500 divided by 2000 into 2100. Next we will calculate that and we will get the answer automatically, so we will get the answer, so 1500 okay. Next, sales margin mix variance we required, sales margin volume variance we required, so we will provide these two answers. For margin mix variance means what is there, we will see the actual quantity minus revised quantity into what is the standard contribution is there, we will multiply with the standard margin we have already calculated, that is 6250 23,750, and we required actual quantity will be 1500 600, and we required revised actual quantity, 1500 600 will be 21,000. Okay, for 1500 will be the, for 2000, for 2100 it will become revised actual quantity. Next 600 for 2100, for 2000 how much it will become, you will see that based on that divided by 2100 into 2000 sales units for 18,750. So revised actual quantity will be calculated. Revised actual quantity, after the revised actual quantity we will get the revised actual quantity. Based on that revised actual quantity, we will multiply with this contribution. Okay, for revised actual quantity total will be 2100, and for 2100 we will take the revised quantity, and 1400 for this one 3000 units, and in case of 5000 it will be 700 become. In case of 700 it will become, sorry. From this we have 1500 minus 1500 minus 1400, so we will got the 100 into 6250, and we will got here 700, and we have 600 minus 700 we will get negative, and 100 into which amount here we will got the amount will be 23,750. So 23,750 into 100, 23,775,000 will be the adverse case. Next we will see the answer now. I think question number, which one we are discussing? Question number 11th, 10th. Question number 10th. Question number 10. 10th question. Where are you? Come on, yaar. I am waiting for you. I am going for out. Now we required, so sales margin mix. So we have standard margin, we are calculated, actual quantity given, and revised quantity we have calculated. Based on that we have difference, actual quantity minus revised quantity. Why we are taking reverse? Because it is related to sales. So we will got positive one case and negative case into, we will calculate it into margin, which is the margin mix, and where we want sales margin value will be the quantity, actual quantity we will take, and minus budgeted quantity we will take, into margin we will take. So this will become 1500, it will become 0, and it will become 150 minus 150 into 23,750, we will get the answer. So we will write the same as in points, sorry, and I will come take in next video.